Doubts have emerged about the survival story told by two U.S. women who said their lives had been saved when they were rescued by the Navy after spending 5 months adrift in the Pacific. The U.S. Coast Guard said that neither Jennifer Apple nor Tasha Fuiava activated their emergency beacon. There appear to be inconsistencies in other details of their story as well. The pair said they became adrift in May when their boat's engine failed as they headed to Tahiti from Hawaii. They said the boat was without power or communications in the open seas about 1,500 kilometers 930 miles southeast of Japan before a fishing vessel alerted U.S. authorities to rescue them. The pair, traveling with 2 dogs, had strayed significantly from their planned course. Ms. Apple later said that she and Ms. Fuiava were incredibly lucky to survive because they were running out of food and had endured a tiger shark attack. U.S. Coast Guard spokesman Lieutenant Scott Carr said that interviews with the 2 women, coupled with a Coast Guard review of the incident, revealed that the pair had an emergency position indicating radio beacon EPIRB aboard, but did not turn it on. It is not clear why they took this line of action if they were in distress, and there is no suggestion they did not know how to work the EPIRB, or that it was faulty. Lieutenant Carr said that when the Coast Guard made contact with the Sea Nymph, the name of the women's boat, in June near Tahiti, they were reassured by them that they were not in distress and expected to return to land soon. He said that contact was made after the pair claimed they had lost use of their engines and sustained damage to their rigging and mast because of a storm. It is also not clear if the women tested their radio equipment before they embarked on their voyage. Last week they said they had 6 forms of communication on board but all went dead. They said later that they chose not to activate the EPIRB because they never feared their lives were in imminent danger. Retired Coast Guard officer Philip Johnson told ABC that the beacons rarely fail and are designed to be suddenly dropped in the ocean. The pair said the tropical storm they encountered took place on their first night at sea in early May. But National Weather Service records reportedly show there were no such storms in the region during that time. There have also been questions as to why the 2 dogs traveling with the women were in such good health if they were really engaged in a struggle to survive. In addition, critics have asked why the women did not use distress flares or stop at various islands on their route, including Maui, Lanai and Christmas Island, to get help. On arrival in Japan, Ms. Apple said that they owed their lives to the U.S. Navy. In a statement released last week they said that their engine broke at the end of May. They originally thought they would be able to reach land by relying on wind and sails. But 2 months into their journey, and long past their estimated arrival time in Tahiti, they began to issue distress calls. Ms. Apple said they issued distress signals daily for nearly 100 days but received no response. They said they managed to survive the ordeal thanks to a water purifier and more than a year's worth of dry goods such as oatmeal and pasta. On 24 October, a Taiwanese fishing vessel spotted the 50 feet 15 meters Sea Nymph bobbing in the ocean and contacted authorities on the U.S. territory of Guam. The USS Ashland, which was in the area, arrived early the following day to rescue the sailors, both from Honolulu, and their canine companions Valentine and Zeus. In a conference call with reporters while on board the Navy ship, they described feeling like shark bait and said they had wondered if each day would be their last. "We had survived 2 different shark attacks and with both of them we thought it was lights out, and they were horrific," said Ms. Apple, claiming that a group of 7 30-feet-long sharks slapped their tails on the hull of the boat one night. Sailors rescued after 5 months adrift in Pacific.